what they was exposed to culturally, historically, you know, just to learn who you are and your history.
My mom is deceased right now, but she's the causing of me being in foster care. One day, we was riding in the car, and she looked at me and she said, "Have you ever considered being a foster parent?" And I said, "Why a foster parent?" She said, "Because the kids," she said, "I was looking at TV, and she said, they need more foster parents." And I said, "Why me?" She said, "Why not?" She said, "You are the person that I know that love kids." She said, "I watch you ever since you was a kid, and every time you look around, you're grabbing a kid." And she said that you are the one. My name is Voncile Swoopes. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. I have been with Seraaj 18 years, and I teach Sunday school. I have been dealing with kids for over 18 years, and I love it, and it has truly been a blessing to me, and I do believe it's been a blessing to the kids. I deal with kids a lot. I deal with the kids in the community. I deal with my nieces and nephews. I've been dealing with kids all my life. So it's have been uplifting to me. It brings the joy and the love out of me. You know, it enhances me. It makes me want to do. And I just been like that all my life. My mom had 14 kids, so I'm so used to being around a big family. When we do fostering, we want the kids to go back home to their family. It is so imperative that they be with their family. Even though that they got the proper care with me, but it isn't anything like family. And family is the key to success. Everyone would like to be with their family. But until that time, I have to provide the love and care for the kids. And that's why I'm in this business today. It hasn't been easy. You know, I done had some stomach blocks. And really, to me, it has gotten better. It has gotten better. Because see, before anything get good, you have to go through the ups and downs, the hard times. And in order to appreciate the good times, you got to go through some hard times. And see, therefore, when the hard times, you're gonna have hard times, you're gonna have stumbling blocks. So you just have to, once you get over those stumbling blocks, you have to move on. Because it's a choice that you made this choice. You came into this person's life, and you got to give your all. Just like I told them, you do your best, and your best is all that you can do. Same way for me as being a foster parent. I do my best, and my best is all that I can give. I had to overcome, I had some kids that was very difficult, that didn't want to accept being in a foster home. It wasn't me. And they would be rebellious. They would tear up your house. They would be angry, upset, because you're not their biological parent. I had kids to tell me, "You're not my parent." So at that time, that's the time you have to really just consider their feelings. And you just have to move on and try to understand the way that they feel. Put yourself in their position, but you still have to hold your ground. You still have to, but the most important thing is communication. If you don't have that communication with each other, it's not anything good. Our child didn't want to be in foster care. It was difficult, so that made it difficult for me. So the next child, since the child went home, the next child that I received was more loving, because the child really didn't have a family. Didn't have a family at all. So since that child received me as his family, it turned. And therefore, it wasn't as hard, because see, I knew being a foster parent, you got to put more to it than being a regular parent. Being a foster parent, you got to give your all. You can't slack. You got to give your all, because see, you're trying to reach out to that child. You're trying to let that child know that, hey baby, I know that I'm not your biological parent, but I'm here for you. You just have to know your kid and know what to say to them, what to let them do, but you have to be firm too. You have to be firm. But sometimes I just have to listen to them. And just understand, just listen. Just like I tell them to listen to me, I have to listen to them. What keeps me motivated is when you care for the children and you see the progress. And see, when I look at the kids and I see how happy they are and what they have learned by being with me, I teach them. My kids used to come out of my home very malleable. And see, it's all about teaching the kids. And once I sit down and I sit back and I say the work that I put into is not in vain. See, it's not in vain. And that makes me so proud to know that the teaching that was provided in my home is out there. Truly it's a ministry, because a ministry you have to love. And the most important thing is giving them love. And once you give them love, and then the care comes next. And I just enjoy it. I like being a foster care, and I truly believe that it's my calling, because you have to have the patience and the time, and you have to just treat them just like they're yours. You have to reach out to them to let them know that we are here for them. And that's the most important thing in my life, is caring for kids. And like I said, it's my calling, and I know it's my calling because I'm still in it. Because if it wasn't, I would be gone.